Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
And welcome back to the Metro Ford pregame show here. We're stepping inside Coach's Corner and talking with Coach Macon. And, Coach, thanks for joining us.
Well, I'm glad to be here this morning. How y'all doing?
Doing fine, Coach. Ready for tonight, I hope.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm fired up. As they always say, trying to win one soon.
Well, Coach, we ain't going to worry about last week. That's behind us now. But let's just take an overall view from it. What did you guys as coaches take away from last week's game?
Energy. We got to bring more energy as coaches, as players. So I put that on myself to bring more energy, for tonight's game. I think if we just didn't play our brand of ball, and, that happens time to time, but it happened at a bad time last week. So we went back and watched the film, and we learned a lot about ourselves and this football team.
As we mentioned last week, tough game. But we got to give Northeast credit because, we forgot, or I forgot, they were 4-3, but 2 of their games they lost right at the last minute. Mm-hmm. So they were a good football team coming in, and give them credit. They played a good game and won the game. But tell me what we learned from that, how we can improve and be ready for tonight.
We can't make mistakes. We had a block punt. Usually special teams has always been good for us. That was the first one we had all year. On the special teams, on the offensive side, we'll be driving the ball, and then we'll have offsides, or we'll do something that, we didn't do right. Defensively, we gave up too many big plays. So if you put all that together, usually you don't win the football game. But I did learn some things from the guys. The kids kept fighting. They never gave up, but our energy wasn't there. Like, in Holmes' game, you can feel the energy that they was going to make a play sooner or later, and it's just we could never get over that hump. So as a young team, as coaches, we got to do our part to just make sure we create really good energy.
Well, other than the rain this week, how's been practice? I know that, sometimes it's interesting to see how the guys bounce back for something like that. So how's the guys bounce back, and how's practice been this week?
It's been great. The guys got back Sunday early, and, what I love about this team, Friday, all those kids called me and said, Coach, it won't happen again. We let you down. And I told them I let them down. But when you have a team, when both sides are saying that, I knew they would come back this week and practice hard, and that's what they did. They excited about this game. They understand that, it's a must-win game, and that's the approach we're taking. It's a must-win game, which all the games are must-win, but this game, they know if we win, we win. So, and that's the only approach we're taking.
Well, clearly I'm not Dr. Brad Boggs. I meant to say that at the beginning. He's off on some big adventure somewhere. I forget.
Where's Brad? This is unexcusable.
I know. He waits in the last game of the year to drop the ball.
I know. This is unbelievable.
Actually, that kind of worries me because he may be out getting us both gifts right now. So there ain't
no telling what the gifts are.
Yeah, no telling what Dr. Boggs is doing. But, let's just go ahead and shift gears. Look at this week. That's what matters now. Business ahead of yourself. Mm-hmm. Before we talk about the game, very unique, good friendship between you and Coach Benji over there. I know this week that friendship's out the window. It's all business this week. But just talk about y'all's friendship and the relationships over the years.
Coach Parker has been my friend now for a long time, and we talk every day. If we're not talking every day, something is wrong. So that tells you, our friendship. We call each other brothers, and we mean that when we say that. But we also know we usually don't talk on the phone all week. He called me yesterday, and we talked briefly. But I love Coach Parker. We go way back, and I love playing against him. And, he knows tonight I'm going to try to beat him, and he's going to try to beat me. But at the end of the game, we're going to hug each other, and the friendship will carry on.
I think that's a good reflection of the ICC and Northwest rivalry. Mm-hmm. We're always competing. Typically there's something big on the line, no matter the sport. But at the end of the day, that respect is still there whenever it comes to those type of games.
It is, and it's a good rivalry, even with the president, Dr. Houndel. Dr. Houndel always come over and he shake my hand before the game, and regardless of the outcome, he always come hug me after the game. So during the game, we know it's a battle, but we know beginning and after the game, we're friends at the end of the day.
Coach, it's a long year, 9 games, and we say this often, and I know Brad says it often. they're all good football teams. A lot of athletes on the field. People don't realize how good a brand of football community college is in Mississippi.
That's correct.
So your players, as you said, they played hard every game, but it's a grind. And you're right. I think last week, Adam and I were talking about it. They just had a great game against Holmes, and were emotionally up. And it's hard to get up emotionally 9 weeks in a row. I think last week, you're right. They weren't going through the motions, but they just weren't emotionally into it. Just didn't have fired up. And so I think they'll bounce back tonight because they know what's on the line.
Oh, yeah.
Their coach is probably reminding them, y'all better be ready tonight, guys. And so I look for more emotion. We'll always get that good effort, but I see more emotion tonight, and that's what we need because we're playing a very good football team.
And that's right. Last week, that was their Super Bowl. Well, this week, this is our Super Bowl. We got to win this game. We got to come with passion. And like you said, a great energy. So you should see it tonight. I'm seeing it in practice. So I look forward to the carryover. Usually how they practice is how they play. And I'm excited about this group. I know we're not scared and we'll play anybody. So I'm fired up to see the guys tonight.
And I want to mention real quickly, Adam, I think the first 8 games, special teams, we won every game special teams. That's the first game I remember us not having a great special teams game this past Thursday against Northeast.
And it was. And that's why I said, I felt like I let them down. I put that game on me as a head coach. But also as a head coach, I'm also going to get them ready. So usually when we have a game like that, I always tell everybody it's going to be done my way. But the kids, they responded to it. It was not like they came back and it was like, oh, man, he's being mean. They was like, Coach, you're right. We got to do the little things. So we did take advantage of the little things this week. We had a lot of rain this week, but we still was able to get out there and get some good practice in.
How do you think the weather's going to affect? I know they got the turf field, but how do you think the weather could affect it? I know it's going to be cold.
It'll be cold. I think the rain is gone. We got enough rain all week, but we should be fine. It should be cold, but it's football weather.
That's right. I'd say it's my kind of football weather.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Coach, let's take a look at Northwest. What can you tell us about them as a team as a whole?
Really good football team. They have a lot of veteran players. Come from a lot of Division I schools. So on offensive line and the defensive line. So with that, we got to take advantage of our quickness because, they're big. They're big on both sides of the ball. They have a really good running game, which they always do. We got to stop the run. I believe if we can stop the run, we're going to be fine. On the defensive side of the ball, they have the number 1 safety in the country. So we got to just make sure we identify where he's at and make sure we just don't give him anything to let him make a big play.
Well, Coach, I know you've done a great job all year talking to our fans, and I want you to talk to them again. And we've had great fans. Last week, it was unbelievable. Packed house, even on the Northeast side. I think some of the ICC people couldn't find a seat on our side and went over theirs. So we've had great fans all year. Talk to the fans again. Tell them what you need from them tonight.
Tonight, I need everybody to come to Senatobia, and y'all have been great fans. We're still not done yet. We're trying to get in this playoffs, so we need that 12th man. The 12th man is y'all fans, so please come out and support us. I look forward to seeing y'all. If you can't make it, make sure you go on our live stream, and let's bring home this W.
Well, Coach, let's talk about some of our Bank Oklahoma keys to victory. What's it going to take for the guys to do tonight? One, that energy. We know that's got to be there, but what's some of the other things that you need to do tonight to get this win? On
special teams, we got to get back on track. I need one of the guys to make a play, and that's what we've been doing all year. So we got to make plays on special teams. On the offense side of the ball, we got to get the run game back going, get back balanced. Defensively, we got to make plays. We got to make big plays. We got to score. And if they do all 3 phases, we will win the game.
How are we looking injury-wise? I know this late in the season, injury's part of the game. Bumps, bruises, guys out. But, core of everything, is everything looking good?
The core is together. On the defense side of the ball, we got a couple of ankle injuries. But, they're going to play through it. We got one guy that might not be playing tonight. But other than that, we're pretty much together.
And I know we talk about the playoffs, the scenario coming up. It's really put that on the side burner because, one, when we're in. That's right. The big thing right there. Now, there's a few other things that could go our way as well, but just when we're in, how have you approached that this week with the guys?
I told them if we win, we get to stay at home and play another home game.
There you go.
So, and that's the big thing, if we win, everything go through our home stadium, and that's how I want it. So, win, we in. That's the best way to put it.
Well, Coach, I know we're ready tonight. You've convinced me. By having this conversation, you've convinced me, and I like the way you said We've given great effort all year. We just really didn't have maybe the extra emotion that we needed last week in Northeast. And we agree with you. We kind of saw it ourselves. But you've played hard every game. Well, I've never seen any of the players quit. And I know they'll be ready tonight. This has been a great season. It's been a fun season. And Brad and I, Adam, enjoy doing this pregame. But I look for a win tonight. Yes, I know you look for a win tonight. Yes, I look for a great effort, look for a great crowd.
I look for a win tonight, too, Jim.
Did I not include? I apologize. Adam,
he didn't include. I bet you Dr. Boggs is, too, wherever he may be right
wherever
now.
He is. And yes, Adam also is looking for a win tonight, and Brad, but I want to thank you. We've had a great year, and now we plan on doing this next week in the playoffs, okay?
Oh, yes, sir.
But thank you for the effort. It's been a great year, been a fun year. And Adam and Brad let me hang around and do this, so it's been fun. Thank you very much.
Well, it's been fun, and Mr. Jim, I'm not going to tell Dr. Boggs I'm not even wearing a suit jacket for this game. I'm coming ready for war, so if anybody know me, y'all know I'm going to bounce back. So I enjoyed everything, and I look forward to us doing this next week.
Yes, sir.
Coach, appreciate your time, and Roll Tribe.
Roll Tribe.
We'll be back more at the Metro Ford pregame show right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.